जब हमने रजिस्टर किया था हम काफ़ी होपफुल थे कि हमारा जो आइडिया है वो रूरल स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इतना अच्छा है तो शायद सिलेक्ट हो जाए, तो होप तो बहुत थी। बट जिस रात को मैसेज आया कि हम नहीं हैं, हम थोड़े से सैड हो गए थे। और फिर आए, सबकी पिक्चर्स देखे जो कि काफ़ी अच्छी थी, और फिर एकदम से one of the teachers asked us if we are ready with our presentation. I was like, oh, today? Were we selected? So asked us if you can do it in like 15 minutes. And I had to say yes. And then me and my supportive teammates went out of the class, started making the presentation. Me and fourth member of the group, हमने pitch बनाया. We practiced it. In 15 minutes, we were all done and ready for the presentation. Our problem statement was that in rural areas, students don't get science lab experience. They only have to study theory, which is no good if they don't have practical experience. Can you see the image? This is a top-notch science lab. This is a rural lab. Can you spot what is the problem? The problem is rural people do not get science lab. But what could we do of it? We don't have a lot of money to build all the infrastructure for everybody. So we thought, why not give them a virtual experience, which is by VR. They had their own smartphones and headsets. We only have to connect them to VR, which was of Google Cardboard, and teach us a dashboard so that they can experience everything in virtual reality. Teachers on the dashboard can create quizzes, they can test them, they can give them experiments to perform, and students can experience in real life, and they'll not be lacking behind on hands-on experience.
This is the image of the VR headset. As you can see, there'll be a mobile phone, a box, and you can wear it. So this VR headset will enable them to actually see how the science lab is in the virtual life, in the virtual reality. So how the lab is, how the chemicals will be, and everything. Let it be in physics, chemistry, or biology. You can actually experience the lab without being in it.
So how do we build it? We know that students need their own smartphone and a headset, but how do we launch it? We need a prototype development. We need little software knowledge to develop that software, that interface for teachers to assign things to them, and then we'll just pilot launches, the soft launch it, and then we are ready to scale it.
Now, when it comes to like using VR headsets, suppose I have 60 students in my class. To them, I provide 60 VR headsets. Like, if one headset costs you something like 40 or 50,000 dollars.
No, sir. The VR is made from Google Cardboard, which just costs 150 rupees. The smartphone should be of the student, and something earbuds or headphones, and the cardboard we'll just provide. That won't cost much. We are cost efficient.
So yes, they are making these headsets with cardboard, putting in their phones in that, and they can use that for like a real VR headset, and they can have this virtual experience of a laboratory.
Out of it, awareness about it. Like, they would be that interested in science stuff as they've not seen it, right?
I think the social media is the best answer for it, because if we go in one rural area, tell them that this is the science experience, and I think every student loves to experience it. So I think with the word of mouth, the social media, I think this soft launch will create so much awareness that people will approach us to, give our interface and be ourselves. So I think because we did not have the preparation prior to it, we were all four of us were so deeply sympathetic about that idea that whatever we said was on the spot. I felt about the problem statement, Pragati felt about the impact, and the lines that came out of the mouth on the stage were real and was what we felt and what we wanted to solve really.
So it was really a great idea, budget friendly, and it has some vision. It is going to change something in the society. So yes, obviously they deserve the first position for our idea.
Thank you.